Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Herring, Superintendent for Atlanta Public Schools, and welcome to The Week, where we provide you with the most up-to-date information around what's happening in Atlanta Public Schools through our own video summary. As we all know, we continue to navigate through our school year in a virtual capacity, with a continued effort of focus on providing quality and rigorous teaching and learning. During this time, we remain focused on our students, our staff, and the wellness of everyone. This week, we want to take a moment to recognize members of our transportation department, our school bus drivers, our monitors, our technicians, and all of those who help ensure that we're able to provide effective transportation for our families and students. And although we're still in the midst of a pandemic, we recognize that those roles remain critically important as you've also taken on additional roles. To that end, we wanted to acknowledge National School Bus Safety Week and Georgia School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. We had a moment to acknowledge all of our drivers and especially our APS elite. To that end, I want to remind you that you are indeed appreciated. I want to congratulate you for meeting the criteria to be a part of an elite team. And I want to continue to encourage all of our members of transportation to continue to do the same. Listen, we can call you educators in motion. I know that you are still, even when we're in our normal capacity, oftentimes the first face and the last face for our students as they start the day getting on the bus or as they end it exiting. And as educators in motion, you are appreciated. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your patience and grace during this unusual season, and know that we value you in Atlanta Public Schools. We also want to take a moment to acknowledge our partners, because without you, we couldn't get as much accomplished. Specifically, this week we had an opportunity to partner with GoPuff, a national organization that is committed to providing resources for consumers across the country. And in this space, they provided resources, food, and personal hygiene supplies for our students and families at King Middle School. I had the opportunity to provide over 1,000 meals to our families in partnership with GoPuff, members of our school board, and of course, members of the school community. We know that partnership is critical, not only during this time, but throughout a school year regardless. Thank you, GoPuff, for your contribution and your consideration for our children in Atlanta Public Schools. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge one of our own school leaders, Principal Dr. Diamond Ford at Hollis Innovation Academy. Congratulations, Dr. Ford and Hollis Innovation, for the recent selection of Dr. Ford as a national leader for the 2020 EL Education Silverberg Leadership Award for your implementation of English Language Arts curriculum at Hollis Innovation. Not only is this recognition about your leadership, but the implementation of a curriculum that impacts student learning, curriculum, culture, and it inspires our students as well. We are proud of that level of work and what it means for not only the school community, but for our families, for our students, and for your leadership. Outstanding. We recognize that this is one of the many opportunities where we can also highlight our outstanding principals in Atlanta Public Schools, and we look forward to continuing to do more. Well, that's it for the week, but we've brought you this week's summary of important news and events. As a reminder, I'd like to encourage you to be well. In doing so, continue to socially distance safely, wash hands, and wear masks. And as a reminder, it's voting season. If you haven't had a chance to vote, we encourage you to do that. Here in Atlanta Public Schools, we remain committed to serving you well and doing our best to ensure a quality experience for everyone who's a part of our APS family. Thank you, and be well.